Hi there, Brian from the Disability Digest. I'm going to share with you call it an insider tip about when to apply for your disability benefits and to get a quick approval in the first application. Now, there's a lot of information out there on the internet, as there is with any topic related to Social Security or disability, about when you should apply. And most say that you should apply right away when you're out of work, just like this AARP page. And if you just Google when should I apply for disability, you'll likely find the same thing. And in some instances, that makes sense. So on the Social Security website that you're looking at now, it says when to apply, but it doesn't say what month. It simply says that Social Security disability will not begin until your sixth full month of disability. So many that do this work have seen disability applications go through and seen which ones get approved and which ones do not. And that's in large part what I'm basing this on. So here's the key point. If you're just out of work for, say, 30 days and you apply for disability like most say that you should, you haven't really demonstrated that you've been out of work. And that's what you need to prove, is that you're not able to work. And not able to work for 30 days is different than not being able to work for 5 months or 6 months as far as demonstrating your inability to work. So that is one key reason. Now, there's exceptions to this when you should wait, and I'm going to go through those with you. But the premise and the point that I'm making here is that if you have a really good shot at winning your initial application, and one thing you can consider doing is waiting until that 5th or 6th month to apply, and then to maximize, demonstrate that you've been out of work, and then demonstrate that, and so you can maximize your chances of getting approved. The exceptions to that would be a few things, would be two actually. The first is Social Security has compassionate allowances, which are listings that they have that if you meet this medical criteria, it's just not an automatic approval, but your case stands a really good chance of getting approved. The severity of it is undisputable, and those are clearly listed in what they refer to as the adult listings. So if you have a musculoskeletal system disorder, which is item 1, like a bad back, it's not just having that, but there's degrees of severity that you need to meet. And if you meet those, then that's what they call a listing. So if you have a listing, month 1, I'd consider that an exception. That it's, you have it. It's right there. It's in your medical records. So that's one. The other exception that I would consider is if you have a case that really doesn't have a good chance of getting approved at the initial application. Maybe you're younger, you have a self-reported condition like an autoimmune condition that are oftentimes difficult to get approved at the initial application, like a lupus or a fibromyalgia or something like that, where you definitely have it, but it's self-reported and maybe you don't have the medical records or everything in place. There's a bunch of variables there, and you know you're going to go to a hearing, right? So you might as well start right away and just build your case. So those would be, in my experience, the two different exceptions to that. And listen, this is not definitive. This is just my opinion based on people that I've seen go through the disability approval process for 14 years and others that I talk to that do this work as well. So if you'd like to learn more about the listings, I will put that link below. If you are in need of assistance, whether you're trying to get your disability approved or you're already on your disability benefits and you're not a member here, then we invite you to join us as a member. There will be a link below. If you're new to our watching this on YouTube, certainly subscribe. Take advantage of the information. And if you know of anybody else that this would help, give a share. We'd appreciate it. It helps us help others, makes the world go around. Thank you for listening. I hope you find this helpful. This has been Brian Tarian. Make it a great day.